Welcome to Celebrity Rewind, your go-to channel for rediscovering Hollywood's most captivating legends and timeless icons. Today, we're celebrating the extraordinary Suzanne Pleshette, a woman whose vintage photo spreads continue to mesmerize fans even decades after the final shutter click. Long before the age of filters, Photoshop, or curated Instagram aesthetics, Suzanne captivated audiences with nothing but raw charisma, striking raven hair, and a gaze that could command silence. Her elegance wasn't manufactured. It was innate, and her every pose remains a masterclass in unapologetic allure. Recently resurfaced magazine covers and publicity stills from the height of her career have ignited a wave of nostalgia online, reminding fans exactly why Suzanne became and remains a symbol of refined sensuality. In these images, she lounges against mid-century sets in curve-hugging gowns, flowing robes, and vintage swimsuits that seem woven out of confidence and grace. Each look, whether delicately revealing or boldly form-fitting, dances right on the edge of 1960s propriety, revealing just enough skin to intrigue, never too much to distract from her poise. These weren't just outfits, they were statements, but what truly set Suzanne apart wasn't just her wardrobe, it was her command of presence. With every tilt of her head, every knowing glance over her shoulder, she exuded the kind of control and intelligence that made her more than just a screen siren. In a single frame, she could switch from subtle tease to full cinematic icon, never relinquishing power, always the one in charge. Her legendary almond-shaped eyes didn't just stare into the camera, they pulled you into her world, daring you to believe you were in on a secret while she held all the cards. Every shot from these now iconic photos feels like it belongs in a private film reel, exclusive, intimate, and unforgettable. One moment she's wrapped in silk with a velvet chaise beneath her, the next sees poolside under California's golden sun, her skin catching light like diamonds. It's no surprise that even now, these images take our breath away. They channel the same duality that made her unforgettable on screen: elegance with an edge, poise with mystery, danger with desire. Critics in her prime were quick to praise her as the rare actress who made intelligence look effortlessly seductive, and it's easy to see why. With arched brows and an expression that could launch 1,000 plot twists, she didn't just pose, she performed. These weren't simple glamour shots, they were visual essays in autonomy, in what it means to own your body, your story, and your image. Even when her ensembles bordered on provocative, they were never gratuitous because she authored the narrative. And that distinction made all the difference. What's perhaps most striking now is how modern Suzanne Pleshette still feels. No apologies, no gimmicks, just a woman who knew her light, her angles, and her worth long before ring lights and retouching apps. It's why, every time a new scan or clip of her resurfaces on social media, fans young and old flood the comments with awe. They call her the blueprint, an icon ahead of her time, and the original femme fatale. And they're right, because behind that glossy, mid-century finish is a woman whose influence remains woven into the very fabric of Hollywood's golden age. So as you scroll through these stunning snapshots, hips draped in lame, lips parted in that signature half smile, eyes sparkling with intent, remember this: every detail was intentional. Every moment was crafted. Suzanne Pleshette may have left little to the imagination, but she left absolutely nothing to chance. And that, more than anything, is why her image remains a timeless portrait of cinematic perfection. If you love this deep rewind into Suzanne's legacy, be sure to like, comment with your favorite vintage icon, subscribe to Celebrity Rewind, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a moment of Hollywood's most fascinating stars, past, present, and forever. Unforgettable.